When it comes to love, marriage, and legacy, it turns out Yo Gotti's mom has strong opinions. And those opinions, they point directly at Angela Simmons. Yes, that Angela Simmons, the business mogul, reality TV star, daughter of Reverend Run from Run DMC, and the woman Yo Gotti has been publicly crushing on for years. But here's the twist. This time, it's not just about Gotti's feelings. It's about his mother's vision for the family's future. And trust me, when Mama speaks, everybody listens. Now, let's rewind the clock for a second and set the stage. Yo Gotti, born Mario Mims, isn't just another rapper from Memphis. He's a self-made entrepreneur, the man behind CMG, and one of the most consistent forces in the rap game. He's known for his hustle, his business acumen, and his ability to spot talent long before the rest of the industry catches on. But even with all of that success, money, respect, and influence, there's one thing fans have always teased Gotti about: his very public admiration for Angela Simmons. This isn't new. This isn't a rumor. He literally rapped about her. He manifested her name into songs, interviews, and pop culture. For years, people laughed it off as a crush he'd never actually get. But when photos and videos started circulating of Gotti and Angela together, suddenly the internet lit up with shock. The dream girl wasn't just a lyric anymore. She was sitting right next to him. But here's where the family enters the picture. According to insiders close to the situation, Mama Gotti, his mother, the woman who raised him, who watched him grind from nothing to millions, recently confronted him in private. And her message was simple: "Son, you need to stop playing around. Angela Simmons is the woman you need to marry. She belongs in this family. I want her as my daughter-in-law." Now, for anyone who knows family dynamics in the South, in hip-hop, and in close-knit households, when a mother makes a declaration like that, it's more than just advice. It's a directive. It carries weight. Sources claim this conversation happened during a family gathering. Picture it. A dinner table, relatives catching up, laughter in the air, and then the conversation turns serious. Mama Gotti looks her son straight in the eye and delivers her opinion without hesitation. And she didn't frame it like a suggestion. She didn't say, "Angela seems nice," or "I like her energy." She went all in, telling her son that Angela is the kind of woman who not only fits his lifestyle, but also enhances the family's legacy. Think about that word for a second: legacy. Because to his mother, this isn't just about love. It's about building something bigger than themselves. Angela Simmons comes with her own empire. She's the daughter of Reverend Run, hip-hop royalty. She's built her own businesses, starred in reality shows, and created a brand around independence, motherhood, and strength. For Mama Gotti, this isn't just a pretty face. This is a partner who can stand next to her son in the spotlight and hold her own. In her eyes, Angela checks every box: family-oriented, ambitious, classy, and most importantly, a woman who commands respect. For a mother who's seen her son climb the ladder of fame, surrounded by distractions, temptations, and relationships that never seem to last, Angela Simmons represents stability and stature. But here's where things get even more interesting. Yo Gotti himself has built his entire career on doing things his way. From selling CDs out of the trunk of his car to running one of the most powerful record labels in hip-hop, he's never been one to bow to outside pressure. And yet, when it's your mom speaking, when it's the woman who raised you telling you exactly what she sees as the right path, it's a different kind of weight. Insiders say Gotti listened quietly, respectful as always, but he didn't rush to agree. He nodded, he took it in, but everyone in the room knew he was processing. Because for Gotti, this isn't just about romance. It's about whether he's ready to take that next step, to let go of the bachelor lifestyle and embrace marriage, family, and all the headlines that come with it. And let's not forget, Angela Simmons isn't just anyone. She has her own history, her own heartbreaks, her own journey. She lost her fiancé, she's raising her son as a single mother, and she's been through the messy world of public relationships. So while Gotti's mom might see her as the perfect daughter-in-law, Angela herself is not a woman who will jump into marriage lightly. She's protective of her heart, protective of her son, and she's not going to align with just anyone. Even if that someone is Yo Gotti, the man who's been publicly manifesting her for years. What makes this story fascinating is the layers. On one hand, you have Yo Gotti, the hustler who finally got the woman he's admired for years. On the other hand, you have Angela Simmons, a strong woman with her own legacy to protect. And hovering above them, you have Mama Gotti, the matriarch who sees the potential for something much bigger than a casual romance. She sees a union of two powerful families. She sees generational wealth, influence, and respect. To her, Angela isn't just Gotti's crush. She's the missing piece in a dynasty. Now let's talk about why this confrontation even matters. In hip-hop culture, family plays a massive role behind the scenes. Fans see the glitz and glam, but behind closed doors, decisions about marriage, children, and partnerships are often influenced by parents, siblings, and relatives who want to protect the family name. Mama Gotti isn't just speaking as a mother who wants to see her son happy. She's speaking as a strategist who understands the weight of image and legacy. By aligning with Angela Simmons, her son's reputation shifts. He's not just a successful rapper and businessman. He becomes part of a cultural power couple connected to one of the most respected families in hip-hop history. Imagine the headlines: Yo Gotti marries Angela Simmons. Hip-hop royalty meets street hustle. It writes itself. The media would eat it up, fans would celebrate it, and the power dynamic in entertainment would shift. That's not just love, that's branding, that's influence, that's generational chess. But let's not gloss over the tension here. Because Yo Gotti might admire Angela, might even be in love with her, but the moment you add pressure, especially from family, it changes the equation. People close to him say he values his independence too much to be told what to do, even by his mother. So while he hears her loud and clear, there's also a part of him that resists being pushed. And then there's Angela's side. How does she feel about being seen as the chosen one by Gotti's mom? Does it add pressure on her shoulders, or does it solidify that she's truly accepted into his world? Social media, of course, has been buzzing. The moment whispers of Mama Gotti's confrontation started leaking, fans flooded Twitter and Instagram with opinions. Some say the mother is right, that Angela is the perfect fit, the woman who will balance Gotti's grind with grace and stability. Others argue that no mother should push her son into marriage, that it has to be Gotti's choice and his alone. The debate has sparked memes, think pieces, and even fan edits of Angela in bridal gowns standing next to Yo Gotti in tuxedos. People love the fantasy of it. But fantasies aside, this is real life. This is a real conversation happening behind closed doors. And here's where I want you to really think about it. Yo Gotti's mom isn't just any mother. She's been with him through every phase of his career, from selling mixtapes in Memphis to headlining festivals. She knows the women who came and went. She knows the heartbreaks, the distractions, the opportunists. So when she says Angela Simmons is the one, it's not coming from a place of random admiration. It's coming from years of observation, from a mother's instinct that this woman is different. But even instincts can't predict the future. Marriage is complicated. Love is messy. And while Mama Gotti might see the perfect daughter-in-law in Angela, the truth is, only time will tell if Yo Gotti and Angela Simmons are truly built to last. So here we are. On one side, a mother's conviction. On the other, a son's independence. And in the middle, a woman who carries her own legacy, her own choices, and her own vision for her life. The question is simple but heavy. Will Yo Gotti listen to his mother and take the step toward making Angela Simmons his wife? Or will he carve his own path, no matter how persuasive Mama Gotti might be? What do you think? Should a mother have that much say in her son's love life? Or is Mama Gotti simply speaking the truth that fans have been thinking all along, that Angela Simmons really is the perfect match? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this story is far from over.